Hey everybody, welcome back. I haven't been in the shop in a while. I had to get a few things done here, and this is the deck off the back of my house here, and I had to redeck it. This is just some pressure treated 2x6s. Over here you could see a section I did a while ago, and that's some Doug fir. I built a lot of decks in my lifetime and always had decent luck with Doug fir, but material is just getting worse and worse, and this entire area was a disaster. And as I was rebuilding it, I changed insurance companies, and they came by when I had no railings on here, so they only gave me a very short window to get some railings up. And this is going to be a privacy wall, which I haven't finished yet, so I just stuck up some wire here. This is just Tractor Supply sheep panels. They're 4x16, 4-inch squares, 1/4-inch wire. They make a nice quick rail system. I like the look of it, and this should satisfy the insurance company. Like I say, I'm really closing in on the days I have to get them some photos. So you can see where all set there. They wanted 2 handrails going down the side here. I just put some 2x6s real quick. I'll probably change those out to stainless steel or something, some tube or something. But I just have to get this done to get the photos to them. So there's a little bit of new frame. This is my original old Douglas fir 2x12s. Super solid. And you can see up there, I taped the joists to keep the water out. So these are all taped. And just the decking went to hell on me. But I got everything redecked. Put this little extension on so that I could tie into the stair post there to catch the railing. But this is what I've been working on. It's been keeping me out of the shop. Haven't been getting a lot done on projects. I kind of told you guys I might be out for a while, but this is what I've been trying to get finished up, and it's just finished now. And we got some rain coming in, and some weather, and some wind and stuff, and then an Arctic blast coming, so it's just starting to rain now. I just put the last handrail on, and that's it. So we've got a lot going on the end of the year here. I will take you in the shop and tell you what's going on next. Okay guys, before we head in the shop, here is a SGI CJ3B body kit that came in, and I just put it in a storage trailer here. So I've got this 3B, we've got the 5 there, we've got another body there, another body there. So there are a lot of paint jobs and body installs that have to happen. So I know there's guys that are wanting to get their projects in here, but as you can see, I'm pretty backed up. I'm still working alone, and I can only get so much done during the day. But anyway, on this CJ3B project, this is, if you remember, I did that Vortec V6 build. That's going in this 3B. This is going to be a kind of a resto mod, if you will. I want it to go pretty good, and people seem to be enjoying V6s in these. So this one's getting the Vortec V6 SM465 Dana 18 373 gears. So what I don't have for this custom project is some numbers. Anybody out there has a beat up parts 3B, you don't have anything left but maybe one panel and the VIN number, I'd be interested in buying that from you. Here where I am in Connecticut, you could basically sell a tiny piece of the vehicle and the VIN number and call it a vehicle. So anybody's got any 3B numbers, I need them. I've got 2A numbers I could trade you if anybody needs any early 2A numbers. I got some. I'm taking apart a 2A now. That's not worth anything, but the numbers are still good. So that's what I'm looking for in a 3B. Anybody out there has got anything like that, please put a comment below or get a hold of me. Okay, so let us get out of here and head in the shop next. Okay guys, one last thing before we head inside about these SGI bodies. As you know, Pete DeBella is bringing these in from India. He is the only distributor here in the United States, and we all owe him a big thank you for what he's doing. He's out of pocket on all this stuff. He puts the money out, pays for the shipping, which is ridiculous. He's holding the prices real tight on these body tubs, and he's making my life, and I'm sure a lot of other people's lives, easier putting their Jeep together. So just a shout out to Pete. He's doing a hell of a job, and like I say, he really is stepped up and is bringing these bodies in, one container after another after another after another. So he's really helping everybody. So you get a chance or you see Pete at a show, just thank him for all he's doing for the Jeep world. Like I say, this is a costly venture, bringing these bodies in 22 at a time. So thanks, Pete. You're making my job a hell of a lot easier. Okay guys, in this green crate here was a crankshaft that got delivered to me from Steve Machette. He had some business up in this area. He's from down North Carolina way, and he stopped in, brought me the crank, wants me to grind it properly, build up the rear main seal and get a good seal, get him some bearing shells that go with it. He's going to put it in an MB that he has, and he stopped in, and he was just a fantastic guy to meet. You know, sometimes in your lifetime you meet people, and you know, you feel like you're cut from the same cloth. Well, Steve's one of those guys, and Steve has written some books. This one, let me zoom in on that, The Chariot Makers. Steve's been involved in the racing world, and did some announcing for some TV stations, stuff like that. Here's another one of his books. And if you guys are into the race scene or anything like that, Life in the Fast Lane, he's got these. I believe you get these from Amazon. He sent them to me. I just want to say thank you to Steve for sending me these. I've read a little bit of each one. I don't know which one to go for next and finish, but nice job on those, Steve. I appreciate you sending them. Thanks a bunch. Your crankshaft is being worked on, and things are happening. And while Steve was here, he decided that he wanted this MB engine that I was building for his Jeep, and I'm also trying to help him track down an early slat grill Jeep. So Steve's got a lot going on. Super fantastic guy. I really enjoyed meeting him, and we just connected like, you know, sometimes you do with people. Super nice guy. I was very happy to meet him. And like I say, you could check out his books. They're very interesting. Just depends what you're into. And like I say, you could just look him up, Steve Machette. There we go. Again, Life in the Fast Lane. Short story book called These Desired Things. And Chariot Makers. I believe he has one more out there. I forget the name of it right now, but once you look up his name, you'll figure some stuff out. And I think, you know, if you like my channel, you may enjoy reading his books. Yeah, I'm not sure, but worth a check out. Okay, guys, some news for the shop. This is just a picture on my computer of a crankshaft grinder that I finally found. You know, I was sending Steve's crankshaft out, and the crank guys have been taking so long to get them back to me. And I had been looking for a crank grinder for a long time. And as I was sending Steve's out, I said, you know, I really got to get busy and find one. And that leads us to our next person I need to shout out and thank. Here's some more pictures of that. You guys may or may not know Bear's Rod Shop down in Texas. I met Bear when he started working on his CJ5, and I made him that coat rack out of a cylinder head, and we just become good friends. And in one video I said I was looking for a crank grinder. This one's in super nice shape, comes with a lot of goodies. Bear put a friend of his in touch with me who sells engine rebuilding equipment. I told him what I was looking for, and within days he found this crank grinder for me. Storm Vulcan. It's got a 60-inch bed, or, you know, and there I could do a 60-inch crank. A little bit bigger than I was hoping for, but it's well tooled. Most machinery dealers are just going to take all the goodies off a crank grinder, sell you the crank grinder, and then try and sell you all the stuff afterwards. And this just worked out real good. So thanks, Bear. I appreciate you putting me in touch with Sam. And Sam and Bear are both fantastic guys to deal with. Something about the people in Texas is super, super nice. You just don't find that in Connecticut much anymore. But if you got a chance, head over to Bear's channel, Bear's Rod Shop. He's a super funny guy, and you'll enjoy his channel. And thanks again, Bear. I'm not going to be able to take this crank grinder probably until the spring. I got to move some stuff out of the shop, but we'll be doing this stuff in-house now. I won't be sending cranks out any longer. Once this is up and running and dialed in perfectly, I'll be grinding cranks right here for all my engine builds. Okay, guys, here are some shots of a Blockmaster 85B, and I've been looking for one of these for a while as well. And we'll just go through the photos here. This one is already equipped with a variable speed drive. This is also from Sam, and he is getting me a new head and cutters for this, sharpened up and ready to go. And I've got some V8 engines coming up, and I've got some more 6-cylinders coming up, and my milling machine, although it's good for the L and the F heads, it's just not good for the V8s or V6s and the straight 6s, the real long stuff. You can see this guy here is ready to do the job. And this one, again, comes with all the goodies. Sam's not the kind of guy that is going to strip a machine and then try and, you know, double dip and get more money out of you. Like I say, just a super nice guy. So that machine is coming in as well. Probably, you know, like I say, in the springtime, he's willing to hold those for me, those two machines. And I've got to get that next building a little further along. And there's just one thing after another. The deck came up, and then I still got to build doors on that building, get some heat in there. But I couldn't pass up these machines. They're super good condition. And I have a 327 engine out of a Gladiator to do. Guy's doing a real nice job on a Jeep pickup. I've got to rebuild the 327. I got to rebuild Scott's 258. So this machine's going to come in handy. And this is just another step to being self-sufficient. I need to have everything at my disposal so I don't have to wait on people or wait on other shops. Like I say, those cranks were they're killing me. They're just taking a long time to do them, and I just can't have that. So another step to being self-sufficient. The Blockmaster and the crank grinder are going to hit the floor, and we'll be one step closer to being 100% self-sufficient. So again, thank you, Bear. If you're watching this, Sam, it's been a pleasure dealing with you, and maybe we could do some more stuff in the future. So great to know both you guys. Okay, guys, before I can get the two machines in here, got to get that shear out of here. That's got to go in the next building. Flywheel grinder you see down there, that's staying. Sheet metal's going out into that next building, and we're going to keep the engine stuff in here. There's the seat and guide machine that's staying. Here is the Pullmax that is leaving as well. That's a heavy machine that has to go out. And as we come around, going to try and sneak that press brake out there. And there is the bandsaw. So from the bandsaw down, I'm going to open that up. Crank grinder, Blockmaster, going to go in that area. I'm going to keep the transmission area as is, and make a few adjustments here and there. But I got a lot of work to do before I can get those machines in here. Time's going to go real quick, I know, and I got to get a lot done. So don't anybody worry about projects. I am going to be back on those the first of the year. I still got a bunch of things to finish up. So this is going to be between Christmas and New Year's. It's going to be crazy. But I'm finishing things up, and I've got to get busy. I've got to get doors made. I've got to get heat in that next building, and got to get things moved. So it's always a battle, but at least I finally found, like I say, I finally found the crank grinder. There's a honing tank that's going to stay in here, and like I say, the mill, although it was fantastic for the L and the F heads, the Blockmaster is going to be much faster and easier to set up and use. So it's busy as usual, but I'm getting everything done that needs to get done. There is the kick shrinker, the Beverly shear. That's all going out into that next building. I don't think I'll be able to get the power hammer and English wheel in that building, but you never know. And like I say, just one day at a time, one foot in front of the other, and I'll get all this stuff moved out there. But like I say, I just wanted to thank everybody again. Pete DeBella for the Jeep bodies, Steve Machette just for being a regular good guy and all around race guy and stuff like that. Just like I say, fantastic to meet him, and appreciate the books he sent me. And like I say, can't forget Bear for turning me on to his buddy Sam. And things are happening. Good things are happening. Crank grinder, Blockmaster. That's going to make doing these cranks in-house quicker. There won't be any more waiting weeks and weeks and weeks to get a crank back. Things will go much smoother on the engine builds. So appreciate you hanging in there on this video. Like I say, I'll get back on projects first of the year. You know, little jobs are coming in here. Wood splitters are breaking, and you know, there's welding jobs that come in all the time, and trying to keep everybody up and running. But projects again, first of the year, and just wanted to say Merry Christmas to all my viewers. I appreciate you hanging in there with me. Appreciate the guys that always watch and comment. Hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I will be with you sometime between Christmas and New Year. So, thanks for a great year, everybody. Appreciate everybody watching. I'll catch you on the next one.